Okay.
Oh, hi, Chris.
Yeah, how are you going?
Yeah, okay,
all right.
thanks. Yeah.
No, I've come here, I feel very uncomfortable, actually. I feel like a bit like a kidnapper. Because we've got these blindfolds for you.
Yeah.
Craig Hamilton Parker is a psychic who says he spoke to Princess Diana during a séance. Today, we're setting him a new challenge.
Mind your head. Seen them do that in cop films, you see.
He has no idea where he's going. We want him to take 3 objects and see if he can make contact with some of our history's most famous characters. Fascinating, absolutely fascinating. He notched up a few points there, but how's he going to do in Dorset?
Now, Craig is in there, soaking up the vibes, psyching himself up. But I can tell you that this place is called Max Gate. It's owned by the National Trust. It's just outside Dorchester. It was designed and lived in by none other than Thomas Hardy. In fact, he wrote The Mayor of Casterbridge and Tess of the D'Urbervilles here. But we've got something pretty tricky to give Craig, some artefact that's going to be quite difficult to him to draw any literary inference out of. There you go. And we've got this artefact for you here.
Right.
You can handle it, but obviously take care.
It goes as a set. That goes as a bigger cello or something that would go with it. That would be perhaps made by the same maker. I also get the feeling that this violin has also been played a lot in fun as well, because I get the feeling of a child playing on this. I feel as if it could have been played to an audience that was not necessarily discerning musicians, sort of like played for a bit of fun, like you know, a dance or something like that as well. I feel that they had a lot of interest, not just in music, but lots of other areas. I get the feeling they could have been a writer of some sort too, because I feel that I want to write things down. So this is a multi-talented person, a slightly eccentric in his ways, but strong in his views.
Can you come up with a name?
Well, a few people went through my mind. Charles Dickens went through my mind because I saw writing, and I assume he was a well-known person in this era. I also saw possibly Conan Doyle, because that's again gives me a feeling of that era. But I suppose both those men could be a bit like that. Or even I also saw Thomas Hardy, but he was. But I thought a writer. Although he'd given me a musical instrument, writing comes to mind. So they must have had an interest in those things.
We have our expert here. Come in.
I think.
Come in and come in and tell us what you think of that description.
Nice to meet you.
Hello. Well, not way out at all. In fact, it is Thomas Hardy's house.
Thomas Hardy. Oh, so I actually said the name.
You did.
God.
I'm going to sit down, actually, because I'm in a state of shock.
Yes,
that was remarkable.
Thomas Hardy.
His father taught him to play the violin when he was a child.
Right.
And the two of them would play for parties, weddings.
So he's a very creative person, actually, more than just a writer or a musician.
Yes, quite a skilled musician, although, as you pointed out, it was mostly for fun. And the bit about the cello also was interesting, because there is a cello which goes with that, which he also played.
Wow. Do I get a medal for that?
No, I'm just going to frisk you to make sure that you're not carrying any some sort of secret gear here. I mean, do you know, I'm amazed. OK, off you go. Now, in the world's most sceptical person awards in the year 2001, I was a runner-up. But I don't know what to make of what I've just seen. I think he did remarkably well. But let me not judge. You judge for yourself. And if you'd like to speak to Craig online, that is conventionally, not through any telekinesis, psychic powers, spiritualism or anything like that, then you can do so at the end of our programme. I better find him. He's still blindfolded. There's raging traffic outside.
Back at the Hamilton Parkers' family home near Southampton, Jane is preparing for a visit from a regular client.
Before a reading, I just like playing some music to get me in the right frame of mind. I really enjoy dancing around doing my housework to Marilyn Monroe because it gets me in the mood and it's happy. was a happy mood.
Recently, Sally's been coming for readings more often, looking for contact with the spirit of her best friend.
I've got a young lady, and I've got Jo coming through, and she's giving the thumbs up and really excited and that, and she's just touching your necklace there and saying, "Don't be sad, don't be sad," because I wasn't a sad person when I was here, and I know you miss me, and we had great fun together. You and I will always be friends, she's saying.
Right.
And that because I'm still grieving.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell her I was sorry that I wasn't there for her. I wished I'd tried harder.
Because we shared secrets together, and it was lovely.
And just to tell her that I missed her and I loved her. And I just hope she's okay. I remember very clearly the last night I saw Jo alive. It had been my birthday and I'd been in Southampton for a night out. I'd come home and I'd bumped into her as I was going to get a kebab, and she looked very preoccupied, upset, and she asked if I would come around and see her the next day. She really needed to speak to me, and I said okay. I left her in the kebab shop, and that's the last time I saw her.
That night, Jo was murdered by her boyfriend.
Did she want to stay over that night? I just never know. Never know what she wanted to tell me. Maybe she could have come back to my boyfriend's flat, stayed the night with us, and this wouldn't have happened. Just loads of if-onlys. And it consumes me with guilt.
What is certain is that a growing number of people are getting into all things psychic.
The internet has become quite a tool for the spirit world, really. It's bringing people into thinking about these things that probably might not have ever dared to go into a spiritualist church.
You can phone a psychic, or for £75, get a reading by email.
Problems. Once the connection's made, somehow the spirit world find a way for us to give the evidence that's necessary. It's not heart, I think it's emphysema. Thank God for spell checkers. Remarkably, people write back to say that was exactly right what you said. This fact was right, that name was right. Bennett. And I think, how can we do it? How can we just sort of open our minds to the spirit world, get the information, and just put it down and type it down, and it's correct to that level?
This is the one thing that just seems kind of a bit to me.
Yeah, well, it can be a bit because people find it very hard to conceive the fact that you can do a reading for somebody without them being there, and all you've got is a sentence, "Can you get in touch with my granddad for me?" You know? I mean, how do we do it? I don't really know.
Craig's new venture is a psychic school, what mediums call a development circle. The opening session will be held in a medieval inn close to Craig's home in the New Forest.
This is how mediumship's taught. It's passed from one medium to another over a period of many generations. With luck, I can help bring on a few that are going to have those qualities that make a good medium. The qualities of accuracy, the qualities of compassion, the qualities of love that go with this. I think everybody that's coming must have a feeling that they've had some experience of some sort. Probably spontaneous, probably completely out of control, probably sometimes even frighten them a bit. The objective is to help them to train it, to help them to be in control of it, and that they can turn it on when they want to, rather than be at its mercy.